Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Whenever I go to work or whenever I'm on my channel, I don't ever want to be a distraction. I will hardly wear any makeup, if anything, very natural. I always get comments about how healthy my skin looks, and people are always asking me to spill the tea on my skincare. So today I partnered with Luminous to do this video and show you guys exactly how you can get this really quick, glowing, clean 10-minute makeup look. And these are the steps that I personally do, and know that I see you guys in my comment section asking me how to get my go-to look. So here it is, let's get it. Before I time this makeup application, we need to talk about skincare because it is the most important element of this look. So first up, I have my Luminous Pro-Collagen Naked Cleansing Balm. I scooped a small amount out, and I'm just gonna start by working this into my skin, really lathering it in, and I'll apply more as I need to. But this product not only serves as a makeup remover, but as a cleanser as well. And it just feels so satisfying on the skin to just work this in. Makes my skin feel so soft, hydrated, and just gives such a beautiful glow. So I've been using this balm a lot to cleanse my skin and also to make sure that there isn't any leftover makeup hanging around in my pores. This is also how my skin gets such a beautiful glow from within. Because unlike most cleansers, this one leaves the skin feeling hydrated because it doesn't strip the skin of its natural oils, which is really important to me. So I have this little bowl of warm water here, and I'm gonna dip my fingers in it just to activate the cleansing milk and lather this in even more. So, ooh, and it feels so good, so soft. I'm actually really curious to know if you guys have ever used a cleansing balm before. Let me know in the comments down below. I actually stopped using makeup wipes on my skin long ago once I discovered this product because I would go through so many wipes which are awful for the environment, and the wipes were stripping my skin, leaving it really dry and irritated. I feel like I had no more natural oils left after so many years of makeup wipes. And the Pro-Collagen Cleansing Balm leaves my skin feeling hydrated, glowing, silky smooth because it actually locks in moisture. I also have very sensitive skin. I have to be really careful with a lot of products that I introduce my skin to, especially skincare, because my skin breaks out easily and some products can make my rosacea and dermatitis flare up. But I've been using Luminous honestly for years because the ingredients are very kind to my skin. And if anything, I feel like the products have just made my skin healthier. I feel like if my skin can use it, anyone's skin can use it. So I would definitely recommend Luminous for all skin types. Now for removal. I have this warm, damp cloth that actually comes with the cleansing balm. And I'm just gonna start off by just kind of removing this off of my jaw and then working my way up, doing my neck. And now my skin is nice and prepped. I don't know what I like more, rubbing it into my skin or removing it with this damp cloth because it just feels so refreshing. Feels so good. I also have a code for you guys, so make sure to use #KHLM on the Luminous website to save 20% off your purchase, and the code lasts until February 28th, so use it while you can. And they also give complimentary samples and free delivery, so make sure to check them out. So next, I'm gonna be going in with my Luminous Superfood Facial Oil, and you guys know I love this product. I have used it in so many of my YouTube videos. Here's the proof right here. Because this baby is gone. Seriously, I already poured out the remains on a palette so I could use the last drop today. So I've been using the Luminous Superfood Facial Oil for years. I use it on myself as well as my celebrity clientele. It's also a product that's in my makeup kit just because it really hydrates the skin and it leaves the skin with such a beautiful glow. Now, if you are more on the oily side, I'm talking about very oily, not like that normal, you get oily in the T-zone, that's normal. You know, very oily, I would just use this product right here at the tops of the cheeks. Thank me later because you'll have the most beautiful, radiant looking glow throughout the day, just on the tops of the cheeks. And you could use a Luminous moisturizer anywhere else. But the oil is so amazing just because if you layer products the way that I do, I feel like it just leaves the skin looking healthy, radiant, and really locks in that moisture. So now that my skin is prepped, I'm actually going to set a 10-minute timer. So wish me luck, you can do this. Starting off with my Big O Tinted Lip Balm just to get my lips nice and prepped. And then now I'm gonna go in with my Nudestix Tinted Cover in the shade 6. I'm just starting from my jaw, really starting everywhere because I only have 10 minutes. And we just need to get it on. And this is usually how I do it anyways. Fast. This is not gonna be the cleanest makeup application, know that. We're not looking for perfection today. We're looking for quick, easy, on-the-go glam. And by the way, when these mirrors are ready to be sold on my website, I'll let you guys know. Still working on it. Next up, my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer in the shade 7. Not really using this to highlight, more so just to conceal. And I'm just using a dense concealer brush just to work this in. I do love this concealer so much because it just keeps the skin radiant and hydrated, and sometimes my skin can be on the drier side. So it definitely helps to lock in that moisture. But I find that it works great for all skin types too. Just gonna add more where I have a little bit of a breakout. Now going in with my Pat McGrath loose powder in the shade Light 1. Starting off right underneath my eyes just to push this in and to set the under eye area. Bringing it over my eyelids, also the center of the forehead. Next, going in with Rooftop Tan by Buxom. This is one of my favorite bronzers to use. And I'm just gonna start in my hairline and push this in. And then whenever I'm contouring my cheeks, I always smile just a little bit so I know exactly where to apply it. I'm gonna bring this in an upward direction right here just to lift. And I'm also going to apply bronzer just all over my eyelid. Right underneath the jaw, just a tad. And softly shading the sides of my nose. And then going back in with my setting powder just to set the nose and blend in this contour. And using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, brushing in an upward direction. Just gonna let this sit for a second, let it dry, and then I'll just go in and fill in only the sparse areas. And when I want a really natural brow, I use a lighter shade to fill them in, and that is what we're gonna do today. It's also more forgiving too than the shade that I normally use. And using my Hank & Henry eyeliner, this is Blickety Black. I'm gonna start off by creating a line on both sides of my eyes first. Then I'm going to slightly bring the line in an inward direction, really focusing on the outer corner only, just to elongate my eye shape and to keep the eye pretty open. So next I'm going in with my Buxom Xtrovert mascara because this one gives me really nice long and thick lashes pretty quick. And I'm just gonna be doing my top lashes. That's what I usually do for an everyday basis, and for filming, I think it just opens up my eyes more. Gives more of a lift when you just do the top. I'm just making sure that I'm really coating the outer corner to go with the shape of my liner. And then just dragging the tip towards the inner corner. For long, thick, full lashes, this one's the best, and it doesn't clump or smudge. It just gives me that all-day wear. So now I'm going in with my Kelly Baker Brow Pencil. This one is actually in the shade brown. I usually use dark brown, but when I am in a rush and I just want my brows to look light and not too filled in, I use the shade brown. I feel like it's a pretty universal shade. So if you have lighter hair than me, this will definitely work for you. And if you have black hair just like mine and you don't want your brows to look too dark, it's also another alternative instead of doing a dark brown. So I'm basically just filling in the sparse areas. And because I already put the gel in my brows, it basically over directed the hair and it pretty much like covers up any patches so I don't have as many gaps to fill in. And same thing on this side, just filling in any sparse areas that I see in the tail end of my brow and then working my way towards the inner part of my brow. And just brushing as I go, just kind of over directing the hair in different directions to make sure that it's nice and filled in, but still looks soft. I feel like I always have to fill in a lot right here in the arch. And just kind of using the brush in an upward direction vertically. For lips, I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorite lip liners. This one is by Buxom Cosmetics and it is their Plump Line Lip Liner in the shade Hush Hush. I'm going to start off lining my bottom lip and then I'm actually going to shade in my entire lip with this lip liner for an all-day wear. For the top lip, I am going to overdraw a little bit more in the center just to give my lips a poutier look. But this is a great lip liner if you want an all-day wear and it plumps up the lips, which is always nice. Scared me. Okay. Okay, I almost made it. That pretty much wraps up today's glowing skin 10-minute makeup tutorial. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on my makeup techniques, watch my last Valentine's Day tutorial because I took my time and explained more in that video on all the makeup steps. I wanted the editing to be as close to real time as possible for this one, which is why I zoomed through the process so much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week. If they say it's impossible for them, not you.